Hi, this is Ginu Joseph, editor of Modern Plastics TV and Modern Plastics India. Mr. Sharma, welcome to Modern Plastics TV. It is nice to see you after some time, and nice to hear about, as you are the president of TAGMA for this die mold. People are expecting a lot of new things from you. Could you please tell us something about die mold and TAGMA, how it is working, and what people can expect this in this die mold?
Good morning to you and to the viewers. I am privileged to be a part of TAGMA, and TAGMA was formed by visionaries like Mr. Godrej and others 27 years back, and it was for the purpose of helping out the tool makers in the country. Tool makers are the lifeline of any manufacturing industry, as you know, be it automotive, be it food and beverages, electronics, consumer durables. You cannot think any manufacturing without the tooling. And typically world over, the tool makers are small family-owned shops, and India is no exception. So the purpose of setting up TAGMA was to reach out to these people and see what are the problems and challenges they face and help them out. This was the purpose of TAGMA. As far as die and mold exhibition is concerned, TAGMA has taken this initiative, and this is the 11th die and mold show, which is going to be held in Goregaon from the 11th to 14th of April this year. This show has become very popular for the purpose of helping out and bringing everybody involved in the value chain under one roof. This exhibition this year assumes importance as India is growing very fast. Indian economy is leaping forward. We are the leading countries in the world. We will see that India becomes the third largest vehicles producing nation in the world. So localization is the focus by all the OEMs, and that creates a huge demand for tooling. And the other aspect is our agriculture has been good, growth has been good. The general economy is giving rise to sales of appliances. So overall the economy is doing well, and so there is huge opportunity for the growth of tooling industry. However, we are meeting several challenges in the process, and we have to overcome that. This show will look forward to having deliberations with the people involved in the fraternity to find out solutions to our problems.
Sir, as automotive industry is growing very big, very fast, and big, how do you think, are we improving on quality, or how can we compare with China?
We have a long way to go. Let's not make comparisons with China. Having said that, India will become the largest producer of vehicles in the times to come. We have challenges to absorb the technology at a faster rate. The second issue which OEMs talk about is the timeliness of the tooling to be delivered to them. It's critical for their vehicle launch. And the third thing is overseas competition. So the idea is how fast we can become competitive internationally. That's the challenge. So I'm not looking at the comparison with China, which will be unfair. China has a different landscape, but we will have to do our own innovations, our own productivity improvements. We have to focus on quality. We have to focus on first time right. So these are some of the issues which we will take up during the die and mold show. Not to sound negative, on our capability front, there are innovations and very good work being done by the tool makers. And this die and mold will provide us an opportunity to showcase our capabilities as well.
This die mold will have, there are so many seminars, and what are the features you are going to offer them?
Well, we are focusing. First of all, let me say that we have invited the leading tool makers associations heads in this die and mold. So you will see nearly 12 country tooling heads participating in this show. So I am creating a platform whereby we will have an interaction between these leading tool makers of the world along with ours, so that we can learn with them faster. The other opportunity as far as their presence is concerned is how can we work with these countries to improve our skills faster. I'm not really worried about the technology being available. It's available right here, as you will see during the show. 3D printing, composite toolings, prototyping, all solutions are available. However, application of those innovatively will have to be done by Indian brains, and we are doing it. How fast we can do it, how soon we can deliver on time, and showcase to the world that we are capable of making the tools in-house. Every OEM, once again I repeat, that has plans to localize the tooling. If the cars are going to be made here, if the motorcycles are to be made here, R&D cannot be imported. That's what I say, yeah.
Other than this, the electronics industry is growing so fast, rapidly. When I came here, I saw the appliances displayed here. The tooling demand for appliance, could you tell us in details?
So anything what you see here, there is an array of manufactured products over here, be it tea or coffee dispensing machines. You need plastic tools of very high quality that decides the aesthetics. Look at the strong room doors, heavy sheet metal. You need plate bending machines, plate bending tools, sheet metal cutting tools. You take forklift trucks, you need sheet metal tools over here, and very wide range of home appliances, where you have to be very particular about the fit, feel, finish of the products. So today where India lacks is the fit, feel, finish, and that's where we have to improve the overall quality of our tools. There is a huge demand. The big appliances makers are dependent currently on their tool rooms back home in Korea and Taiwan, which should not be the case. Many leading companies go to China and they depend. So we need to become specialists in making certain types of tools. I'll give you an example. If you have to make a switch, so you have to be an expert in making the tooling for the switch, and you have to be the best in the world. If you focus on being specialist for the certain types of tools, only then you can improve the overall quality of the product. So what I would like to say, that India has made huge progress. The good part is that first generation entrepreneurs are very upbeat about coming to this industry, and that's one good news for people like me. So our efforts at TAGMA is to unite them, call them, encourage them, handhold them, and ensure that they get full support in improving their skills and productivity in their respective tool rooms. Look at some of the products over here. I can say they are world class, and if we continue our focus on these areas, I'm sure forums like Die and Mold will create huge euphoria amongst the tool makers and all other stakeholders who are involved in this industry. The other area of opportunity is high technology areas like aerospace. Now we are very nascent in this field. India has very little knowledge about tools required for making aerospace products. Just to give you an example, this antenna is 32 meters diameter, one of the largest in the world, and it is installed on Mysore Road in Bangalore. Making of this antenna was a huge challenge. A row of the petals have been joined to 1 micron accuracy, and we have been very successful in making this type of antenna. So what it needs is the knowledge to acquire and attempt such technologies, and we have been successful in doing that in many areas. So as we progress into high tech areas, we are showcasing our capabilities of machining titanium in a big way. You will see some of the examples in the die and mold exhibition coming forward. Here is an example of making engines, Chandrayaan and Mangalyaan, very successfully, repeatedly done. Now this was the dream of Dr. Kalam, who inaugurated the last die and mold exhibition in 2011, and somehow showcasing this repeatedly is, I feel, fulfilling his dream.